inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Taj Bradley. What do you have on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Derek Jeter.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Derek Jeter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. That's off the mark. Now 2-0. The other way. Low makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
2 outs, bases empty. And up next for New York, Babe Ruth. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again. And the righty deals. Pitch is in the dirt, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs.
That's a ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering way off the plate. Bradley, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Whitey Ford. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. No. Fastball is outside. Caballero went deep in his most recent game. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
On the ground. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Batting second.
Now we'll look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you've got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That's in there. 0-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Got him. 2 away.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. That was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Yandy Diaz now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gwynn brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the 3rd baseman, George Brett. Bradley back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch. That's out number 2. Two down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. Going one. Yeah, big Big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. We played an inning and a half. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now it's Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Just missed. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Out. Garrett takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The first baseman, Carlos Pena.
And stepping in for the Rays, Carlos Pena. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Just off the outside corner, and the count's full. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
A breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Fouled off down the right side. Ford, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's a strike. 0-2 now. Pena at first, one gone.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. So up next, Josh Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. We head on down to the top of the third. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. A little bit low. 1-0. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And another ball. Check swing, called strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. No.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a 3-2. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Gwynn in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Palacios brings it in, and there's 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1.
Derek Jeter.
There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is downstairs. The count now 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Late swing, foul to the left. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one clips the corner.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a look
for
at
the
how the
Reds,
series has played out
the
so
catcher,
far.
Danny Jensen.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fastball is outside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kwan makes the grab, one away. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. First pitch just misses. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. And that one fouled off. That one missing inside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses, and now 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Left field, way back there. Kwan moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Digging in, Jose Caballero. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter now, Lou Gehrig. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball, no. 2-1.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Really nice job
York
staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Loud. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. And ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. That's outside, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. That gets by him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Garrett, the lead runner at second. Williams at first. 1 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Steven Kwan waiting to hit for the Yankees.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these 2 are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at bat here. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him.
Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Richie Palacios. That one hooked foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. So now the DH spot, Yandy Diaz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
High fly ball out towards left center. Gwynn on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
Lau at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit, Carlos Pena.
No.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Rays down by a run.
Ball 3.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it. Not what he wanted to do there, Berg. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bradley back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Tap back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, the center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So the lineup flips over, and now Tony Gwynn, 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. On the ground, right side, Lau slings to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
The batter, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses,
1-1.
and now it's even 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
One ball, one strike.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made it walk.
Now
That was just
batting,
nasty.
the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Fly to left his first time. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. On the ground to third. In time to Gehrig. And that quickly 2 away.
Now
He's
batting,
doing a nice
center
job
fielder,
of keeping the
Red.
ball out of the air. Lets the
Red
defense
Sox.
work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Fly to left his first time. Ball one there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. He continues to roll.
Pitching for the Rays.
We're back. And they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
One ball,
I think that's
no
a good
strike.
move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Up the middle, Caballero. On the run, throw to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives us all offense an extra out to work with.
Down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ruth on at first. Nobody out. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. So digging in, Bernie Williams, 1 for 2. Now one missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Check swing, and he went 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're the top half of the 6th. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Posada steps to the plate, and the bases are full. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
1-1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Bases loaded. 1 away. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play.
Swing killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Bottom of the 6th.
And heating
Here's
up
the
for
Rays
the Rays,
leadoff hitter,
the
Jose
shortstop,
Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Palacios measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the start.
Number 2.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Diaz.
Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on.
Hard one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air to left center. Kwan settles underneath it. And that is that. On the mound now, Alex Faedo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez also throwing. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Way high.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. That clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. And that skips in the dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now
Tony Gwynn will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Low drop step going back, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. So they make short work of him there. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brett sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase getting loose out there. Wagner, the power lefty, up as well. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Save! Too late. He's in there.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now a chance for Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Pena leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole
Now
field.
back,
He was out
right
front
fielder.
there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's gone. Home run. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edge catches and hit your spot. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune. I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
On the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Inside just missed. And that's outside ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Whitey Ford gives way. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Rays with a 2-run homer. And it's now a 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
pitching for the Rays.
Well, one-run game.
Number
Derek
57.
Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees.
Rasmussen.
And that's way high. Ball one.
1-0.
Action in the pen down there. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And now the DH, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Lou Gehrig, the next to hit, known for his late inning heroics. Check swing, called strike. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1-1.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Out to center. Grisham settles under it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
Now batting.
And next for New York, George Brett. That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, now at the plate, Jose Caballero. Inside, 1-0.
No, inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Richie Palacios in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
In the air, left side. Kwan has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Palacios in the box now. Take strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one is absolutely belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. Hits the top of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Late swing fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses across to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. 1 for 3. Comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Emmanuel Clase departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that. So they turn things over to the righty, Goose Gossage. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1 ball. No
2
strike.
down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
This one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone! A 2-run shot. It's his 6th home run of the season. And now they're out front. It's 4-2. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud. So 2 down, stepping in, Carlos Pena. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's smashed towards center. Gwynn hauls it in to end the inning. The Rays with a 2-run homer. Last chance. Now into the game, Johnny DeLuca. He'll be out in left field. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bernie Williams.
Johnny DeLuca.
That's in there. 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing, and he breaks his bat. He's got it. One down. He's 2 outs away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. Fairbanks in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Ground ball right side. Pena steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier. Now got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for New York, Stephen Kwan. Pinch hitter coming on, Mickey Mantle. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Gets to it with a slide. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball